For millions of years, these supervolcanoes dominated the planet, spewing forth the very elements that would one day form the basis of life.
This is the primordial Earth, a violent, untamed world forged in fire and steam.
Triggered by torrential rains, these massive lahars were an unstoppable force, burying the landscape.
This viscous mud pit, a common hazard in the late Jurassic, proved fatal for many.
Is the primordial Earth, a world shaped by immense geological forces and unforgiving storms. Survival was a daily battle. Even these masters of the air could be overwhelmed by the relentless power of the elements.
The aftermath of the deluge left the landscape a treacherous mire. For these young raptors, every step was a fight for survival.
Water, the sculptor of worlds, relentlessly carves its path through the primordial mud.
Embedded in this shale is a fossilized worm, a relic from the...
When the Earth remakes itself, even the most resilient fossils are consumed by the molten rock.
The early Earth, a barren world constantly reshaped by unimaginable forces.
Forged in dust and fire, the early Earth slowly began to cool, paving the way for the very first oceans. In a geological blink, the Colorado Plateau is carved by the relentless forces of erosion.
By running the scanner along the vertebrae, we can generate a complete holographic overlay of the entire skeleton.
Look at this. Unbelievable. A perfect fish fossil. I can't believe it.
These intricate patterns are the fossilized skin of a dinosaur, preserved in stunning detail for millions of years.
Look at the crystallization structure here. It's remarkable.
Yes, and the way the silicates are binding suggests extreme pressure.
Look at that. The preservation is incredible. Yeah.
They really are intact red blood cells. This changes everything.
Here, in this silent canyon, lies the culmination.
Because the decay rate is completely inconsistent with the surrounding strata. Look at the isotope ratios here.
It's almost zero. This wasn't natural weather.
As the time-lapse accelerates, the team works through the night, meticulously uncovering a near-complete Triceratops skull.
I can't believe it. Ammonites and sauropod bones, all in the same layer.
At 14,000 feet. This rewrites the timeline.
The genetic markers align perfectly with the impact event.
So the asteroid triggered the evolutionary leap we see here.
The vascularization here is highly unusual for a mature specimen.
Yes, and the density suggests rapid growth. We should scan this section immediately.
Even in death, the echoes of the Cretaceous period resonate. The past is never truly gone.
From these ancient rocks, we read the story of our planet, a story etched in wind and stone.
Every layer of this desert tells a story, a chapter in the epic history of our planet.
The Tyrannosaurus rex, perhaps the most famous dinosaur, dominated the late Cretaceous period. This is the Tyrannosaurus rex, the undisputed king of the Cretaceous.
Standing face to face with this apex predator, we begin to understand the sheer power of prehistoric life. This hidden valley, untouched by time, provides a glimpse into the majestic world of the late Cretaceous.
The neural pathways here are far more complex than we previously thought, suggesting a much faster reaction time.
These majestic peaks, carved by the relentless force of glaciers, tell the story. This remarkable find reminds us that the Earth's history is written not just in books, but in the bones of the giants who shaped it.
Imagine the tectonic forces required for this migration across the Tethys Ocean.
It fundamentally changed the global climate patterns.
And now the dermal texture layer, absolutely stunning.
Embedded in this dark shale is the fossilized remnant of a trilobite,